for all right. All right. All right. What do you think, or what goes through your mind if you're shooting a ball out of your hand? Like what do you think? Um, Growing up, we had a basketball hoop in my dad's garage. We had a basketball hoop, and we used to sit there and we used to our neighborhood kids would come and play basketball, and I got to meet a lot of people this way. Um, Become a great way to get to know people and stuff. So that was a good thing about playing basketball. Another thing when you think about basketball, has it gives you a lot of just reward about yourself. Well, before I get into all of that, first I want to share with you how basketball actually got started. Um, Matt Dean, I'm sorry, Matt Dean wrote in a book all about basketball. He wrote that James Naismith started a basketball. He invented basketball. Sorry, he invented basketball, and he invented it because of the fact that he had a group of kids who sat there and they couldn't go outside in the snow. They couldn't go outside. It was too bad of a snowstorm, so he had to invent some kind of game for them to play. So he decided to put two baskets up on each side of the court and tell them to try to get the hoop into the other basket, but try to stop the person from doing it. Well, the funny thing is that they never cut the holes out those baskets, so every time somebody would shoot and make a basket, he had to get a ladder to get up there to get the ball out. So, but anyway, once he developed this game, the game started becoming bigger and bigger, to where like it started going to where like you started having it, when you started being nationwide, where colleges started playing basketball. Then you started going overseas, where you had overseas basketball. So basketball became a really big thing and stuff. On top of that, along the way, basketball also helped break through racial barriers. Bill Russell wrote in a book, Red and Me, he wrote a book about Chuck Cooper. And about Chuck Cooper and stuff. And Chuck Cooper ended up being a great basketball player. And he was roommates with Bob Cousy. And Bob Cousy ended up saying that, like where he ended up realizing that basketball was, he didn't understand the effect of how black people were or whatever. So he ended up getting to know about blacks and stuff better just by being a roommate with Chuck Cooper and everything. So basketball helped break through those barriers of racism and everything. Also, basketball is another form of great exercise. Like when you're going up and down the court and you're doing different things, basketball is helping you. It's a fun way to exercise, especially if you're not a runner or you don't like just to run or walk, or it gives you different kind of ways to use your stamina. So basketball is a great exercise for it. But now, when it comes to playing basketball, there's a few things that you have to realize about the rules. And so, first of all, basketball, you cannot hold a basketball and just walk around with it because they call that traveling. So you have to constantly keep dribbling. You only got to dribble with one hand at a time. So you dribble, and then you come with this one here, dribble. But you don't sit there and you hold with two hands and walk till that's traveling. Also, when you're shooting the basketball, you sit there, you don't want to sit there and use you don't want to sit there and shoot a basketball from way across court or anywhere else. You want to make sure there's a good, nice shot. And stuff. And most times there's 2 points that you're outside the line, and there's 3 points. And you have out of bounds and stuff in basketball. And there's different ways that you can play. You can play it one-on-one. You can play it with the team. You can play it. You can play it just by yourself. So basketball is a great sport to have, and I think it's a great sport for kids to have because of the fact that it teaches them discipline, it teaches them how to be even organized when they have to get their uniforms together and everything. So it's a good way to get to grow up and to get to have responsibility within yourself. So with that, I just need you to think about basketball. Like, once again, what do you think when you're shooting a basketball? What do you think? Because of the fact that a basketball means a lot more than just a ball on the rim. That's it. Show my little card.